Okay, so here we go. Built a YouTube channel and was given a lot of advice to just start recording, start doing stuff, start going, and it'll happen. And I've talked to some larger accounts, so I'm gonna give this a whirl. This behind me, and again, it's fun to be so incipient because this is as raw as it gets. I got papers taped up to a whiteboard with our emblem, We See You Proactive Peer Support, because we're working on that nonprofit, but this is, where we're at. We got no money, got no stuff, no space, no team, already running out of margin and whatever. But I had something longer to say today, and I had put a post on Instagram just in regards to things that have been happening lately. And I needed to speak to it a little longer. I feel like I need to say a little bit more to it. I also, as a YouTube watcher, I want you to remember, those of you that have come on, get others onto this channel, please, because what I'm trying to do is get to where I can interview those people who we've had impact on. Some of these people that I've spoken to have wanted to take their own lives, and they didn't want to be here anymore. And now, thanks to Instagram Reels and reaching out and being proactive in peer support and seeing them, they have opted to live. They find hope and purpose and meaning and value. And so there's power in this, not just for first responders, but for all humans. So I need attention on these pages so that we can gain the momentum that we need to be supported, so we can get out there and really push this across not just the first responder world, but other humans to take note of this as well. Asking your neighbor, hey, how are you? What's your mental health number between 0 to 10? So anyways, I'm rambling on. I also have further back had asked a lot of you about hearing my story of meeting Jesus on a mountain in Austria, my faith side of my journey in my life, and being an adopted kid, 2 birth certificates. My name when I was born was actually Stephen Presley, but my name legally right now is Russell Reimer. So it's quite a story I want to share, but that's a longer one, and the interview. So I need more traction on this page. So I hope somehow you YouTube people help me get people on here. 44 of you subscribed off the one post I did, and I'm thankful for that. I'm grateful for all of you, and I'm definitely reading and following what you're telling me. Anyway, what I wanted to speak to just this morning, a little bit longer than what I said on Instagram, was this. And I want your feedback, I want your advice, I want your thoughts. So social media policies, when it comes to jobs like mine, obviously I'm quite ruled by social media policy, and that is true because we wear certain things that represent, and there's always the danger that what I say, becomes a representation of the city or the town or the municipality that I serve. And a lot of places are scared of that, right? Because they don't know what I'm going to say. Even when I speak things like Jesus versus somebody might say something else, some people are offended or off-put by that. And so then the agency says, hey, you can't represent us and we need you to stop this. So here's the conundrum that I want to bring up. And this is the way I'll be on YouTube outside of interviews. I like to explore thought. I like to hear anything. I like to hear good feedback, negative feedback, whatever your thoughts are. I like to explore and journey together. It's exciting, it can be fun, it's challenging, all of those things. So when it comes to social media policies, like where you're told, you can't post wearing this or that, or on duty, or in these spaces or those spaces, what do you think as a watcher towards if you had members that you were managing and you sort of started to catch them on an open account like mine, but their posting was super positive, like it was making your agency look good, it was building your members up, it was building morale, it was increasing people's mental health capacity, it was in essence rendering free peer support or free mental health therapy and helps, and it was a good thing. So all their social media was just good, and it praised your service. Is that somebody that also then, under the policy, the way that a policy is written, because maybe they are on duty, or maybe they are wearing your clothes or representing you, is that something that they should be disciplined for and written up and told that, hey, like sending them a message that, hey, you need to stop this? we're not okay with this? Or is that the type of behavior that you defend as a boss or a manager, going, wait a minute, social media policies were written pretty much to protect us from bad behavior? So I know in my industry of firefighting, it's very important that our members, when they wear their shirts, stripes, whatever, the patches, the bars, that they're representing appropriately, because we even get caught on other people's cameras all the time. The police are really getting that on a daily basis, getting captured by these cameras. And so that's where, and that isn't them posting, but now if they go and post something, and it's super positive and super awesome for the morale of the service, should they be disciplined? Or, like I said, is that policy more aimed at curbing the bad behavior or the negative representation? So I'm starting to fall into a category where there are times I try to be very careful and respectful that I'm not representing an agency. You know, I'm trying to build this nonprofit called We See You. I technically have firefighting connections all over the world from other things I've already done in life. And so even the shirts I wear, or it could be coming from any department. I could wear San Diego, Los Angeles, Belfast. There would be so many that I could have on in the video, but at no time do I speak saying I'm speaking on behalf of this fire department or that fire department, it is clear. I mean, my Instagram is my own name, Russ Reimer 5353. And if you're a YouTuber who hasn't been to my Instagram, go check that. It's Russ Reimer 5353. It's literally my name, and with a couple numbers, Russ Reimer 5353. So check it and you'll see. But some of those posts, believe it or not, I'm taking some tremendous heat for posting them. And this morning, I'm in the start of my days off, and I really, if I'm honest, I'm quite frustrated. I'm not angry, but I'm frustrated because I cognitively believe I'm really thinking about the policy. I want to respect everybody. I mean, I love all of my administrators, my HR people, my chiefs, my fellow workers, but I love people so much. The whole point of what I'm trying to do is rescuing the rescuer. We have so many first responders that are even if they're not completely wanting to self-harm or take their own lives, there's so many of them that are already living in a dead position where they're so tired of what they do. They just kind of want it all to stop. And people are trudging through the calls in drudgery. And I in particular come in here trying so hard to sit with them and have coffees and ask them how they're doing and build this thing, this nonprofit, which we need so much help to build this, because you can imagine, I think you as a watcher can tell that right now, like the amount of private messages I get are I can't get through them all. I mean, I'm really trying, but when I do a post and all of a sudden I get 20,000 comments or 500,000 views, I'm having a hard time keeping up, obviously, with chatting with everybody. I'm sure trying. I mean, I try to read it all. I try to get through it all, and I try to respond to everybody that's talking to me. But I'm really trying YouTube here for these longer conversations. So I'm gonna try to wrap this up because I'm coming into the 10-minute mark. And I want to know you as a watcher on YouTube before I just keep going and going. I gave you a concept, something to explore. You can give me advice and feedback, and I can see how YouTube works. YouTube is very foreign to me. Well, really, this is all foreign to me. I'm 47, so I'm coming into the game pretty late here for social media, which is probably why I tape stuff up and sit in the window and videotape. But I really need your feedback to see what direction we're headed here. Should I keep speaking like this? Does this even have value, or did I just literally talk to the wind? Am I talking to myself? What are your thoughts on that as well? The social media policies, is it for all behavior, just one blanket, you posted, it's in this time frame or in this space, so you get written up? Or is it like I stated, where I would view it more as for bad behavior and good behavior? I honestly feel like somebody should come and say thank you. Like, thanks for the fact that you're looking after our members off duty. Thanks that you're calling them to see how they're doing. I just had a total opposite shift that I followed in days off, kept asking how one of the members in particular was doing because I was so heavy for the call he had going on. And if he watches this, I hope he's able to see this and see how much I care about him. Because I just genuinely was heavy. And so I just kept checking in. And as much as he said he was okay, and that's great, I knew the brutality of the call he had witnessed, and I just want to make sure. And it's stuff like that where that's what I'm trying to just get going nationwide, Canada-wide, or worldwide would be wonderful, but just kind of change the culture to where all of us are like this amongst each other, especially in the first responder community, because we'll never have enough resources for peer support teams or mental health professionals to be contacting thousands of off-duty responders to see how they're doing. But us as fellow crewmates, if we break it down into smaller chunks, like we're taught a span of control in fire of 5 to 1 being optimum. So maybe if I just look at the five people around me in life that I could check in on. But if I could create that in all people, imagine if everybody had a 5 to 1 and we were checking in, then everybody would be getting checked in on. So that's where we see that everybody would be seen, everybody would be heard, everybody would feel purpose and meaning and value. So anyways, I want your feedback, I want your thoughts big time, especially in these incipient videos of this YouTube channel. Are we going in the right direction? Should I add music to a video like this, or just silence like this is fine? Tell me everything. Get other people on my page too. Help me. Let's get that number up, and go over to my Instagram as well if you haven't. But I'd really like to see this YouTube grow so I can share about my longer stories as well and start interviewing. So I'm hoping soon to do an interview with someone and just do it. You yourself as a watcher, okay, whoever you are right now, and especially if you've watched this far, and I want to hear that you have, I want you to know that you matter. I want you to know that there is somebody's that are so proud of you, that you have meaning and value and purpose. And if you haven't felt that, you haven't heard that, nobody said that to you for a while, then I want to say it to you today. Then it was by no chance that today I said that you matter. I don't have to know how much I love you and I care about you, and I value what you do on this planet and what you do either in your work or at home or with others. You have value. Keep going, and reach out. Of course, if you're in struggle, reach out, share that. Don't journey alone. I'm definitely somebody that stands by the model of never alone, never alone. Firefighters usually have a 2-person rule where we never really do anything in less than 2. That whole buddy system, it saves our lives. We have minimal tasks that we're allowed to do alone, and these are rules. These are rigid rules for life, and doing life should be like that. Nobody alone, never alone. So if you feel alone and you've watched this today, then also share with me how this has impacted you. I'd also love it if somehow I can link these things over to Instagram, but whatever. I have no idea what I'm doing. These videos are way too long for Instagram, I think. So I really feel like this YouTube could be a good platform for the longer message, for more of this. And I really like interaction. So I really hope I'm speaking to someone's, a bunch of you. I also wish you super well through the rest of the week. And I look forward to your feedback. I look forward to seeing what happens. If there's a way to share on YouTube, I'd love it if you shared this, because maybe that's the way to kind of build the channel. There's got to be a way to get more exposure. I know Instagram Shorts, but they're so short I can't say anything. So pretty tough to have exposure to this video unless somebody's pointed right at it. So I need your help to point at it. If it impacted you, share it everywhere you know. If you have other platforms, share it on those platforms, be it YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Put it on there with the link back over here, and that'll help grow this. And again, the whole point, nothing about me. I mean, I'm a through and through Jesus guy, and I have the story there for it. I'm completely that is what I live for, is to ultimately be with him one day, and for everybody else to join me in what I believe is going to be incredible paradise forever. So there's no pride in building this for me. I am just simply trying to build it to rescue those rescuers. I've got a few members helping me work on building this thing. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of help. So you incipient YouTube watchers as well, it's going to be huge in the journey on helping us get there if you think there's good value in causing this. So come along on the journey, the We See You Proactive Peer Support journey. And I look forward to maybe one day you have a t-shirt or you have a hat that says it. You should talk about the way this all started, and we'll look back, and ultimately we see first responders being impacted, but also humans being human to humans. Have a great week.